I have my eggnog ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for you to go. Come on.
Okay, so one, people should be loud on my stream because I've turned all of you guys up. Mid was saying you all sounded quiet, so I turned my headset down and then turned all of you guys up because I balanced everything based off my headset.
That's fair.
Test.
So that should be that. Now, otherwise, where we left off was last session. You guys had a big old boss fight with slightly insane Teostra. Took most of the session. It came down to the wire. During the fight, Elias got back up from with a nat 20 death save. And August put down the Teostra with one final hit that if it missed, like, you guys would have died. And it is that perfect that it happened. Now, unfortunately, everybody failed. Well, not everybody. One person got a short-term madness. One person got a long-term madness. Luca, you got an indefinite madness.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm going to need you to
Out of
roll
the Teostra?
out of the Teostra. Because when it died, all of the
That's gonna be
psychic
fun.
damage that it had, like, kind of exploded outwards and hit all of you guys. So I need you to roll me a indefinite madness.
It's on the roll table.
Oh.
Wanted to wait till you got back, so it was you rolling.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Should
where's
be
the-
Did he put the table in the table?
Yeah, it's in the table
Yeah,
section.
it's on the table.
Yeah.
You scroll down to the very
Just
bottom, it
doesn't-
says roll.
Well, there's
Oh,
5
okay.
of them for us.
There we go. That's-
Big money, no rammies. What is this?
I'm going to
Oh.
hide it because it is indefinite.
Okay. And we
Yes,
don't know that.
Only me and Luca can see it right now.
I mean, like, we don't know that Joan has been inflicted by madness.
Exactly. So you can copy that down into your character sheet wherever you like, Luca.
Oh, yeah.
Are you happy with
I'm
that
gonna
one,
get
Luca?
into my notes app.
Okay. What was I
So, where we ended the session, though, you all returned back to the Helix Commission. You guys got back to Runes, put Nerva, who long-term madness was just being asleep for 10 hours.
98 or something.
It was 1d10 times 10, and you got 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you really got lucky on that one. You could have been asleep for 100 hours.
Oh, gods.
Yeah. So as Vel was putting Nerva to sleep, we ended with Nerva wrapped around the egg and Vel seeing the egg crack a little bit as we faded to black. While August and Elliot was heading to report and get the money and rewards for completing the quest. I believe that's all we did really at the end.
We leveled up.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, that too, which Luca has to still do. But
We are at 21,505 experience, Luca.
I
Sorry,
made
man.
sure his sheets had the XP.
My landlord was knocking on my door.
Not a problem, not a problem. But where we enter, you can take average if you roll below, which that is very well below. Add 4 to that.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to. It's only extra attack, so you don't have to do too much for Barbarian this level, but.
Hey, the extra attack is gonna be great. And
Yeah!
Mhm. Yeah, extra attack. is
Everybody
amazing.
was feeling how bad not having extra attack felt, huh, Gage?
Yeah, it's gonna make a very much a difference.
I can't wait till Finn, Luca, gets that third attack that Eldritch told me I was allowed to have.
Oh,
Oh,
gods.
he's gonna be doing like 130 damage a turn. It's gonna be great.
At least.
But, yeah, so let's go back to Elliot and August first. Let's leave the egg on the back burner.
Oh, jeez.
Luca, would Joan be with them at the moment?
I
But
think
as
so,
you,
yeah.
as you got back, those two went to report. There was a stretcher that Val went with, taking Yerba back to her rooms.
Yeah, Yorva's still asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So the three of you guys are heading. You reported the quest done and got the rewards for it, I believe.
Did we? No, I don't think we did.
Nope. No.
I think
We got-
first of all we were going to go and bring. Sorry, my mind is blanking. The researcher.
Oh, bring Regia to
Regia.
your niece.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Get Regia there and see if there's anything they can do. And then we're gonna handle all the logistical paperwork stuff afterwards.
Yep.
Okay.
God.
You lead Regia down the hallway. You remember your way back here, August, and you see him kind of once you get to the room, he kind of pushes his way in, and your niece might be a little surprised just at the look of him, but he ignores her, just starts looking over the poison grass Catcherecha. And just gets to work, and she turns to you and kind of bows her head a little bit and says, "Thank you, Uncle. Obviously, you've been able to find Regia easily enough." He should be able to help us with this. As you're standing in the doorway, like I said, he just pushed past and started looking over the creature. You hear murmuring, it's "Oh, I see what's going on. We need to do this, and we need to make sure it has enough proteins in here to help stabilize." Random science terms that mean something, obviously, but you're not 100% sure.
Are you muted, Gage?
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Hear me now.
Okay, there we
No.
go. Okay, yeah, that's outside of his kind of field of knowledge in what he does know, but yeah, he'll kind of say I mean, regardless of whether this proves fruitful or not, the trip wouldn't be waste regardless. We did manage to gather some. Well, we managed to gather some details and other things out in the field. We at least made something of it, regardless of the outcome here.
Regardless of that, I appreciate you, Uncle. And here, while we were tending it, this fell off the creature. I want you to roll me a 1d20.
Okay.
Oh.
9.
Hey.
Ooh, what do we get?
Though I could.
It's gonna be a little
I could-
confusing why this came off of it, but it's a monster pot that you're getting.
Oh.
To the brain or something. Oh god. The wing.
One creature you can
Yeah.
see within.
I mean, it's probably a feather or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Pookie wing.
When you cast a spell that deals poison damage, you deal a +1 bonus to its spell
Like
attack
the
roll
webbing?
versus DC.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Both creatures can. Okay.
I wanted to make sure you at least got a monster pot. And how I do this is, for hybrids, I divide their table in half. And half of them is going to be the 1 through 9. The other half is going to be the 10 through 20. Or 1 through 10, 9,
Cool.
11. For you, Luca, you haven't had a chance to see, capture tables yet. He has a D20 table. Half of it is capture, half of it is murder and carve. And you roll, and that's why we have you guys roll carve checks. Because if you succeed, then you get to roll D20, and then you get the random pot. So.
Argus, that'd be really good for you.
For me? I mean, yeah, I have high constitution. And, what? Yeah. I mean, I'll just. Think I can just.
You can drag it from chat into inventories and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. For now, I'll just throw it in my inventory. There we go.
So what?
Joanne would be
Yeah. Go ahead.
accompanying Regia, trying to understand what he's doing, what he's saying, like trying to understand more about hybridization.
Go ahead
Maybe
and
just a little bit.
Let's see. Let me take a look at character sheets for skills that might work in this. I know you can do. It's gonna be different DCs.
Mhm.
I see. I see several ones. Like I said, Arcana and Nature could make sense. Those would be slightly lower DCs. Why like Insight could almost make sense as like seeing what he's doing. That would be a higher DC. And
What about medicine?
Medicine, I'd say is in the middle of those two. I have a
I'm gonna-
DC in my head.
I would throw up a medicine for sure.
Okay.
Nope.
Let me check if
You are nearby him.
I'm not proficient in medicine, so I
Oh,
cannot help.
what use are you, Elliot? Like, no, I'm kidding.
Excuse-
Elliot,
got a
Elliot
bunch of
proved how
proficiencies.
useful they are in that last fight.
Yeah.
I got
But-
11 proficiencies, counting
Yeah.
tools.
Yeah, that rogue multi-class.
Oh yeah.
Plus, you're looking at the 2024 one. You also get a whole bunch of kills when you raid.
I can't wait to do that.
I should have updated everything on that sheet, but just keep that in mind looking at it and whatnot.
Yeah, I'll make sure.
I did add weapon mastery to your rapier too.
Yeah. How do I? I assume we have to do that manually.
I assume so, but you can just because it's probably what 4 on you. Yeah, so it's 4 when you miss. But what are you guys doing now, or should I be nice and pan over to Valinum?
I mean, I think they could use
Yeah.
like a bit of spotlight.
Oh yeah,
We'll have such a spotlight.
yeah. We pan over and through like an artificial window, a beam of light like goes onto like a spotlight onto Nieva. Irritates them in the eye a little bit. They like kind of like move a little bit, but they're still asleep. Val, you after the first crack, you haven't seen any like movement or anything. It seems like it may be close to. Let's see. I want to get the.
Can I put like an ear on the shell? Listen?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll me a perception check too. Okay, with that, you hear sounds can be heard from coming from inside. Your guess is that the egg will hatch soon.
You just almost repeated word for word.
No,
like
I
the
looked up.
Pokemon.
I looked up the
Oh.
Pokemon one just for that. But you're not sure how soon. It may hatch quicker now that Neova's heat is around it. It may slow down a little bit. You're not sure.
Yorva's flame body.
Yeah, the one that does flame damage and not psychic damage. Nobody else is in the room with you.
So we haven't had the opportunity to rest, right?
Nope. You guys have been out of that battle for 2 hours.
Yeah. If Norva's asleep and the egg is not cracking, I guess Norva will take a. I mean, Vel will take a short rest.
You could attempt to take a long rest in here with them too. You don't have to sleep the
yeah.
whole long rest.
Sure.
That's up to you. I think I'm gonna do the new 2024 rules for rest, where if you start a long rest and you can go for at least an hour, and it fails, like you could still take a short rest
All right.
because you were resting during that time.
That's very fair.
It makes a lot more sense to me. Anyways,
Um,
so you're
are there
started.
any like I don't know, markings or patterns on the shell?
I believe I
I know
said
I know it's
last
red, but
time it started red, but as the egg developed a bit more, it went kind of like a more golden color, and it looks like some blue. They're not cracks, but they're almost like they look like cracks, but blue lines, jagged lines on it.
all right, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do a rest and wait until Vel to not Nerva to wake up.
You've now confused yourself as Nerva and Nerva as Val. It's great. As you settle in to take a little bit of a rest while making sure Nerva's safe and the egg's safe, we pan back over to you three. You with that 7, you definitely don't understand a single thing that he's talking about, Joan. Like,
John is trying.
yeah, you you understand like that what he's doing is working, and you might understand some of what he's doing. Like maybe there was like maybe he made small incisions places to like release gas from inside that might be building or something like that. You understand some of the physical stuff he's doing. What comes out of Reg's mouth, especially since sometimes he just returns to the Ataka language of clicks and like such, you could tell, one, he's not used to talking to people, and two, he's mainly talking to himself, so it doesn't always make sense to you.
It's fair. When I think I got everything I could, I'm gonna look at Argus and go, "Hey, I'm thinking I'm going to the smithy. You in?"
Well, perhaps first we could turn in the quest, get whatever reward from that, and once we've divvied it up, then we can go to the smithy, sell anything we've found that we don't need, get whatever money we have all together, and then we could just spend it on whatever we need.
Yeah. Don't we have that
That's a good idea.
Dasha Guma material we don't know?
Oh.
If it has any use.
Yeah, I think Argus had the samples on him.
Yeah.
Oh, I also.
Well, he had. Yeah, Argus got some samples. Elliot got some. Yeah, perhaps we can hand some of those in as well. Well, they might be. They might get us at least some sort of bonus, or I'm not sure how common those are amongst here, if they've come across them yet before, but could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Argus will kind of like look to Eleni and be like, well, make sure just keep an eye on Regia if he needs a hand with anything, or if you need to lead him anywhere. Just
I think she nods as you're talking. It's like, are you kidding me? Somebody that's experienced with this kind of activities, I wouldn't miss it for the world, even if it's not my specialty.
Yeah. I mean, it's been quite a while since they've last been here, so I mean, I guess must be a lot that they might know that. Well, the Helix might not, or could be a trove of information. I'll I'll leave you to that.
She says, "Take care, Uncle. I'll talk to you soon."
He'll kind of give her a one-armed hug as, or before he goes to leave.
Yeah, she puts her arms around you, but it's like with how big you are, she gets like halfway around you. Like.
yeah, the armor definitely does not help.
And you guys head out towards your guys' quest giver,
Yeah, golden scale.
Amber
Yeah.
Ring.
Yeah,
Remember
I had to make sure I had her name correct myself. Don't worry. See, August knows.
Yeah, Argus knows. So he's got it in that old 16 wisdom noggin, is it?
Yeah,
Noggin it is.
exactly.
Mm.
But yeah. So you go back. She's like, "Oh, you guys are back. Happy to see you. I assume the quest went well. You got back in the time." And then she looks at you guys beat up. She's like, "Huh,
Yeah.
have you guys not like got down to the rest or anything?"
I think I'm untouched besides the mental damage, which
I want, yeah, but you still look
Oh,
ragged.
Yeah,
Have you-
Elliot probably has like the sunken eyes nosebleed. Like,
Let me put the new Joan in there. We'll know exactly what kind of team HP we're at. Yeah.
I was gonna double check, Argus. You have the Velocidrome shard in your armor, correct?
I believe so. That's the haste one, or the
Longstrider.
Longstrider. Yeah, I have that in my armor.
Okay, I'm just cleaning.
I
up
want
the
you
armor.
guys to know, out of 286 total party hit points, you guys are at 85.
Oh god.
Yeah.
With the ones with the most HP being you, Joan, after healing, and August. Both of you guys are in the early to mid 20s. Everybody else is late teens or at 10, basically.
No, nobody is above half HP.
Nobody.
Oh no.
Only
But,
2 people are at a third of HP.
Yeah. Argus will just kind of like Argus is like, yeah, he's pretty injured, but he's at the point where he's still kind of riding that like wave of like adrenaline / like just like
I think that started petering down on the downward slope though, ever since you like got Regia to the beastie.
yeah, he's just kind of like toughing it through for as long as he can to get stuff done before he like kind of has the rest. Like he has a bit of time before he kind of starts getting too out of it sore. But yeah, he'll just kind of well, there's a few things to get through before before I rest. I'm at least gonna try to use what energy I have left while I have it before I crash for the night. He'll kind of give a bit of a like slight grin as he kind of adjusts his shoulder a bit.
You guys hear a loud pop.
Oh yeah, get
God.
that look.
I've done that so often in real life. Well, you guys deserve the rest. Here, let me see what was set as the reward here. And what she gives you,
Yeah, Elliot, I assume, or sorry, Coolfire, I assume you're gonna add whatever reward to the thing, like just making sure so I don't add it. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I assume
Make
has
that.
everyone taken their share?
I took my share. I think.
Oh, I haven't. Hold on.
I think so, yeah.
You took your share.
I haven't added nothing of yours, but did you take it? Okay, it looks like you did.
Yeah, I think there's 1620 in there, so I think that would be 3 people. So that'd be, I think, Vel, Niorva, and Joan that didn't take it.
I am taking mine.
Yeah, but
right
just
now.
took it, and then assume it's 0 then. in there.
Okay, 540 for.
Joan might
Zen
not
Niorva.
have removed it.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Okay, I'll put that down to 540. And mid, did you add the 540 to your
Yeah,
inventory?
mid did.
Okay, then I'll just put that to
Oh,
0
you did
for
it
now.
wrong.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. We
Yeah.
got it.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
But now you
Yeah.
guys got a whole nother 1,500.
Yeah.
You're also down
Okay.
electrum and copper.
Yeah, I already took like 1/5 of the electrum, silver, and copper. So whatever's left, you can divide.
I don't know about you guys, but if as a player, we got Electrum, I would not take that. It's like, no, that could just stay in the group fund. That's fine.
Mhm.
Hey, I mean that's what one electrum is 5 silver.
um,
That's 8 gold of electrum.
You okay,
That's fine.
Zimma?
my glass of water is now full of cat hair.
Oh,
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 It's healthy.
I feel that.
God damn it! Is there like a magic item shop in this place?
Well, there's not a magic item shop. However, as you guys, like, you're resting, so you would know this. But after you guys get your reward, she's like, oh, by the way, we do have a traveling merchant that is down by the smithy. You guys
Ooh.
want to spend your hard-earned gold?
oh, absolutely.
Uh, perhaps it could be good to check out.
Yeah.
We have a surplus of funds.
Mm-hmm.
Also, who do we hand like any samples we find to?
Cool. Oh, yeah, gold.
You could probably hand them to her. There's probably somebody directly that you could, but I don't have them made. So
Okay.
you can at least. She'd probably call up a random scientist that can take them off your hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
I assume we have them in like some sort of like how in Monster Hunter World there's like the little pouch you have where you scrape the knife into, something
Yeah.
sort of like that,
Mhm.
to not just hand like a bunch of Doshiguma fur and blood. I assume we have
Flop it in your
whatever
hand.
stuff to give it, and then they'll just give us back empty containers whenever we go out next.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay then. So I guess we hand over the spider dragon samples, the Dashiguma.
Oh,
Oh,
don't hand
oh.
over the spider dragon. We should
Okay.
make sure to hand those directly. Those ones are
Okay.
very
Okay.
important.
Okay. Sorry. Dashiguma and what about the Teosha blood?
Yeah, I believe. I think we should just hand over the Doshiguma and then the Teoster blood and the spider dragon samples. We can hand those in to someone like higher ranking. Who
Yeah. Okay. I will mark off the Dashiguma stuff.
Like
Yeah.
Yahane.
Yeah. Well, Ihane isn't. She's. I don't think she's
She
a
would know the
researcher
people.
per se. She would know who to get it to. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And description.
Yeah. Went ahead and did the monster parts. I put the images in.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice and organized.
So, where are you guys going now?
Honestly,
Uh,
we need to get to Hane.
Yeah, that would probably
That's
be
a
a
good
good idea. We should. Well, okay. I think. Okay, so probably updating her on the situation, or at least like. Well, I feel okay. First of all, we at least need to like give her the old insight check and be like, just kind of stare at her real hard for a second, like,
Yeah.
are you real? Are you real? and then,
Yeah.
and then
I also want to talk with Ayane.
yeah, but yeah, it would be
Yep.
a good idea. We definitely need to
Now,
like.
you also could always wait for the morning for that when you're all rested.
That also good idea. I think yeah, maybe as a group it would be best to do.
Yeah. Well, we're rested up. Like,
Yeah.
But then in the meantime, are you guys going to talk with the smithy, that traveling merchant, check on
Absolutely.
Yerva?
I guess. Well. Sorry. Would traveling merchants be like? I assume they'd be willing to buy stuff usually, or like,
Somewhat, yeah.
or barter.
Yeah.
More so than like the regular
they could
merchants?
probably buy some parts and then sell you other parts too.
Okay. Because I'm wondering if I'm not sure how many upgrade materials we have, but I'm wondering if it would be possible to perhaps like get rid of some of the monster parts we don't need, and perhaps even like try and barter for some upgrade materials or something like that.
Well, just so you know, I'm using a Melwin's traveling merchant, like auto sheet.
Okay.
So they might not have the monster upgrade parts you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you go and meet them, I will pop the sheet up for you to see their inventory.
Okay. I guess.
Wait. Where did? Oh.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just real quick, just making temporary features for like the stuff I can't import right now.
No worries. You should be able to also make them like, I know they're temp, but we could also go in there and I should be able to say, hey, that's a fighter one, and it gets moved up there like that.
Yeah. I tried to do that, but
So when you click into it and hit edit, go to details. There's a feature origin tab now. It's a module that I installed.
Okay, I got you. Let me. Yeah. But yeah, I assume the order of operations would probably be see this traveling merchant, see if there's anything we can buy, sell, barter, and then after that, go to the actual merchant, sell whatever else we have, or basically try and get rid of all. We have a huge surplus of materials we could get rid of right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once we get rid of that, we will have a lot more gold to work around with, and then
There
we can.
is rules for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might want to leave
Oh,
it up to Yerva.
I forgot. Yeah, that is downtime to sell monster materials. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
but you guys did complete a quest, so you might have some downtime if you guys want to take it.
Mhm.
Okay. Then. Yeah. Let me actually real quick check the. Where is it? Equipment. How much does it cost? It's 1,500 to go to rare, right? 1,500 gold. Okay. Yeah, we would. Oh no, sorry, 1,000 gold to upgrade a weapon.
And we need 10 materials.
Yeah, 10 materials and 1,000 gold. Okay. Well, I am at. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, if we sell some stuff, then yeah, we could probably get enough to at least everyone get like enough for like a rare weapon or something.
If we have the materials.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. I know we had more weapon materials and armor
If
materials.
we smith something ourselves, do we get any discount on that?
It's not something I know that came up with Aaron, but typically when you make something like magic item wise and a lot of stuff, it costs half. So I would say you would get a 40% discount on it.
Love to see it.
Okay, I do have smithing tools proficiency as well.
But you would
Me
have to
too.
work on it during downtime. It's not a quick thing.
Yeah.
With
Did
you
you
Yeah.
fail?
I mean, I do the crafting magic items rule set for downtime, so there would be complication chance.
Okay. Yeah, that would be the downside.
I think I have making a magic item where you accidentally make a sentient weapon or armor.
Oh, yes.
I
How
think
does that
let me double check real quick because I think that's part of enchanting arms and armor. One of the complication is accidental sentience. So yes, I can use random. But as you guys are walking down the hall debating what you're saying, you see a little star next to the smithy setup. Like it has a little like curtain in the front that is partially open. You don't see much because it has like curtain walls, but you do see like a little like like a rhino horn, like not a rhino horn, a rhinoceros beetle horn, sticking out the top of it because it has no ceiling. Just kind of walls and a little bit of a front opening.
Interesting. Is there a bell?
No, as you walk up, you can see somebody moving in the back, and like you see the horn moving up top, and when you look in, you see a figure. And I'll post it in Discord because I don't have it in Foundry.
Oh!
You see
Oh, hello.
what
Oh.
you would know as a Satoni. They are a
Oh.
beetle people.
Ooh.
He like hears you come up. He turns. He's like, friends, welcome. I assume you're here to look at my rares. And it sounds, I'm not gonna be able to mimic it with my voice, but he's speaking with such a way that you can only speak when you have no lips.
Oh. Oh, that's. Ugh.
Well, I would assume like their speech is more of like a kind of like almost vibration sort of like
Yeah.
frequency thing. Like it's less making them sounds with their mouth and more so making it with whatever vocal.
Yeah, it's still close enough though that you can get the gist of what they're saying. Like it's like somebody
Yeah.
speaking with a heavy accent you're not used to. You can
Or it's like,
understand it, but
It's like hearing like those like MIDI piano things where it's like playing a song and the lyrics, and you could like kind of hear the lyrics if you know
Yeah.
the song.
yeah, exactly. That's it. That's a lot of like what it does.
Yeah. Well, I guess you said we can look at the table
Yep.
once.
Like, here, this is what I have.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Oh.
Uh,
earplugs. Well, you can use a bonus action, deafen, and saving.
You can buy
throws.
block and tackle.
Told you, I'm using a Mel's thing. This is just I basically exported what I rolled on his as a PDF and then took a picture of it.
Okay,
Fires. Oh, that Seregios Dissenter.
You guys
that would be so good for me once I get action surge because I could get off two greatsword.
Is this the right one?
charges.
I might have given you guys the wrong one.
What?
No, that's the right one. I have one set up for later too. I made a couple of these.
Oh,
But
I
later.
want
Oh, nice.
critical
Dude.
draw would be. I think that's
Critical.
on my
On the rogue. On the
Me
rogue
too.
barbarian.
true.
I
I think critical draw is one of the ones I put on my like just wish list of like,
Fires.
stuff
Oh,
of-
the Crystal Blazarios one, but
Hmm.
that is so much.
yeah, that's steep.
I
ooh,
would-
the Velocipator is good.
I did not decide prices before anybody yells at me too.
Yeah, no. Oh wait.
uh,
Quick question.
Hmm?
I assume I see the adamant seeds. I assume if I were to buy it, I couldn't grow it. I'd have to find a wild one, correct?
I would say you would have to take some time to learn how to grow it. These are like dried, so it wouldn't be
Okay.
a quick thing.
Okay.
Like you don't have any roots to start with this.
Yep. Oh. Like, we gotta get that quick draw on the
Yeah.
barbarian. Oh, and
How
you're
much is it?
It's-
Critical draw.
369.
I can do it, yeah. Especially because I'm thinking. I mean, I told you guys I wanted to go to this Mithi. I'm thinking of changing my setup a little bit
Oh?
because of the last fight. I think I should do something different.
Did you, by the way, watch that last fight, Luca? I don't know if you did. I'm just curious
no,
to be
not-
caught. No? Okay. No worries. I
not-
was just
Not
curious.
entirely.
I was just
Haven't
curious.
finished it yet.
Don't worry, you didn't do much. Once I was dumb enough to let you go down, there wasn't much. Like, that psychic damage hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the wrong Great Azuchi material.
But you don't like the tail?
No. There is one specific one that is for cooking utensils.
Hmm.
Sorry, Luca. If you like also are interested in the Seragio's Dissenter, we could play rock paper scissors for it.
Yeah.
See
Boulder,
who.
paper, shears.
Yeah, boulder,
Uh,
paper, shears.
Rollies.
Rollies.
Which one? Sorry.
Yeah, quick draw.
Sergio's?
Critical draw, basically.
Oh,
first
they
round of
only have
combat.
one.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
only have one.
that's a thing. Like I mainly I want it because once I get action surge, I could do like I start with one charge, I forego 2 attacks to make a charge attack, and then I can do another, or I could do another charge and then forego advantage for a level 2 charge. So I could get off 2 pretty hefty hits. But
Yeah. And if
That-
if I do what I'm thinking, I would have 3 attacks a turn, like 3 chances to get that 17 with advantage
Yeah.
on everyone.
yeah,
I'm down for rollies.
okay.
Hey, both
I don't know
roll
why I'm
me.
saying rollies. I suck at dice.
Is it best
It's a-
best 2 out of 3? I assume.
Well, typically it's just 1d20, but if you guys want to do 2 out of 3, that's fine too.
I feel
Let's
best
go.
2 out of 3 gets out all the it gets out all the bad luck.
You-
the bad juju.
You would hope so. Okay, so
Yeah,
both
yeah.
of you guys roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay, you won the first round.
Whoa.
Both of you
Okay.
guys roll me another d20.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
Luca
yeah,
gets it.
Oh.
Yeah.
After talking shit about his luck.
Yeah. I'm afraid to say anything right now.
I assume like Argus and like Joe just kind of both look at the material, look at each other, rock.
This
paper,
isn't your
scissors.
guys' first merchant here, like,
Definitely.
you know.
It's not even there's not even like a word between them. It's just like
Automatic, yeah.
it's like the instinctual connection between martial characters.
That's not the first time this happened.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not gonna be the last.
There's other
Oh,
stuff here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you repost that? I accidentally closed out of it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Argus kind of gives that like kind of defeated look, but he knows like it was all fair.
And that next time, and typically when this happens,
The
you know,
next one's yours.
yeah, the next time just gets given to you. Like it works out fairly.
Yeah, works out.
Yeah.
Anyways, more gold I have, the more upgrades I can get. Anyways, so
Well, you don't want the jump spell as a bonus action.
which one is that?
That's the
Oh,
Plesioff.
Plesioff?
You get Plesioff hips.
Yeah.
1,230 gold.
It's a high CR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's at will. Okay, so it's not. Okay, that's.
Yeah, it's an unlimited jump spell as a bonus action.
I don't think it.
I was
Yeah,
mainly
that-
kidding. You don't.
Yeah,
Jump
I
on
know. I mean, it actually would be quite useful because I do have a high strength. So like,
Hey,
jumping,
you can always
but
talk
it-
to the party members about using party gold.
Well, our party gold has been divvied up. I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
people
guess
might-
when-
I mean,
We have 50.
how much do you need?
I think I'm good. I'd rather get upgrades out and kind of improve my arsenal rather than try and get like something.
What
like
about
that.
the Ignacta tail for an extra D4 fire for somebody?
It says
Yeah.
specifically fire spells.
Oh, your
Yeah.
fire spells.
The,
Oh, still.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, the
Oh,
crit-
sorry.
the crit-
Crystal Beard is expensive, but it's an extra D6.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know, Adamant seeds,
Compendiums.
Pintuna.
Honestly, the actually no, deafened. I don't think deafened particularly would do much to a lot of creatures. At least ones that don't rely on hearing stuff to gain benefits. But, okay, let me just.
Hey, let's not sleep on the white Flossoprey.
Oh, that one's good. I want that one.
You two can buy, and Nerva and Val, you two can buy from here, because I assume when you wake up, you'd come by.
Yeah.
So if you guys want something, you can add a character, talk to the party, and have your gold spent on it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just send us a text message and we'll.
Yeah, sending. You have a couple spell slots left, though.
Yeah, I think I got nothing. Like,
Uh,
want to buy.
There's nothing I want from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the. I forgot the name already.
I will.
Syracuse.
I'll put it on. I'll
I
drop
put
it in
the-
your inventory.
It's Regios to center.
That thing is a mate. Like, quick draw.
Yeah.
I can just do this.
Quick draw. You just slush.
How much is it for the white Velocipede?
It is only
61.5 gold.
Yeah.
So
61 and 1
5
Electrum.
silver. Oh, 1 Electrum. Yeah, 1 Electrum and 61 gold.
the Tony's like, sorry, I do not deal in Electrum.
Sorry, we don't take 100s
Like
here.
hell no.
Yeah, I don't have change for that. I cannot deal with that.
It's
Like-
exact change.
No,
yeah, I'm
you
gonna
don't
buy that.
understand. I'll never get rid of it.
Oh, actually, we do have the art pieces we could sell, I believe, in the party inventory. Let's see. Well, I assume a traveling merchant would probably, rather than a helix merchant, traveling merchant would probably have a lot more use for getting paintings and art stuff and selling them. So, I guess
If only you had a charismatic character that could sell them better.
Yeah, I was about to say. Hey, Luca's not
I
bad.
mean,
and what's Lucas or what's?
I'm
Joanna?
very good. I got 17 charisma.
So second best.
Yeah, Argus will kind of like kind of
Proficiency
lean.
in persuasion.
Yeah, Argus will kind of lean over to Joan, like kind of quietly just say close to Joan, like, we do have the some of the art items that we found a while back. Perhaps you would be able to get a good deal for selling those. We have about 6 or so. I think so,
Oh.
actually. We have gold locket, 2 carved bone statuettes, a copper chalice with silver filigree, black velvet mask stitched with silver thread, and a cloth with gold vestments.
Yeah, I just had it randomly give me some art pieces for you.
worth
It's
about
fine.
gold.
It's yeah, times 6 worth 150. Worth 150 total.
I'm sure I can, and I'll fix my hair. Look at the seller.
Fix your hair,
Okay.
get a bit of blood off it.
Blood and guts, yeah, for sure.
I can't find
so-
the.
Hey,
I will find it. It might not be in there.
Yeah.
Because it is. Yeah, it's
You
You'll
have
have
white
to-
Velocipede
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to custom put it because it's a
request manual.
yeah
variant manual.
yeah, the variant one is in there yet. He plans on doing it at some point next year though.
but yeah, I'll go to the merchant and go, okay, so here's the thing. As I'm buying the Seragios. No, the Seragios Dissenter?
Yeah.
Yeah, dissenter.
Dissenter. I'll go. So we have a lot of things I think you would be really interested in, and I know they would sell by a lot around here. So it's gonna be a pretty good deal for you for sure. And I'll fix my hair again.
Hey, roll me a persuasion.
And before you ask, I do not have.
Oh, we know this one.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
giving me an hour, then I could have gotten it.
I'd like to point out that you're flexing your hair on someone who doesn't have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna think now for sure.
Remember, you do have one per.
I mean, I do have one per session.
That's up to you.
Can I, Mike?
That's up to you.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Persuasion.
Big money.
Okay.
That's a whole lot better.
So, what's
Yeah,
funny?
you fixed your hair again.
Yeah. What's funny is the DC just to accept it, I had at 10.
Oh,
So I'm. You said total. How much did I have marked down?
I believe it's 150 total.
Okay.
Said.
I think he sees this. One of the like things. He's like, "Oh, this is lovely. I have not seen something like this in a while. I must make you an offer. 200 gold for the lot."
I'm not sure. Yeah, okay.
yeah, just like yeah,
Done.
we'll take it.
Okay.
Just because I really like you.
Okay. So you guys have 200 more gold, and you got rid of the art pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
update.
200, so that's another 40 each. Then.
Oh, I was just gonna put in the
Group.
group.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So we're at 1,700 gold for party.
Okay.
No. I thought we were at 0.
No, we were at 50. We got 1,500 from the quest reward.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
group.
1,700 total. Oh yeah, we're gonna sell some stuff before we divvy it up again.
Yeah.
To make it. What else do we have? What's in the pawn shop bag? It's Gyro's hide.
That's during downtime requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you won't be able to like sell a bunch of monster parts at this point. You'll be able to do that as a downtime action because it's
I assume with downtime we could sell like multiple monster parts or like
yeah.
sell,
I think it's what up to 10 mid.
Yep.
yeah, and that's per person's downtime.
Yes, like if you're doing the downtime and Joan is doing it, that's 10 plus 10.
Okay. And we do have a couple things like hand crossbows and shields from the
Yeah, those
Drow
you can
stuff.
possibly sell for half value at the blacksmith normally.
Also, okay, so I assume it would be the same for selling, like, say, the magnet spike I found. That would be the same.
Oh,
Or
That one might be a bit more
that'd be a downtime thing in itself.
yeah, just fighting somebody that wants it. It's in one piece, but
yeah. Well, we gotta say, it was the rare magnet. Spike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rare.
I was gonna say, you said it's a secondary weapon.
I mean, I don't know. Magnet spike isn't really good for me, mostly because
I mean, it's basically a greatsword.
I mean, yeah, but like it kind of like I don't know. It's not exactly like something I would personally. Well, I don't think Argus would personally lean towards using it. He's more of a effective and like very very straightforward.
That's fair.
Lance a great sword.
That's right. I'd say Joan, but Joan wouldn't be able to use sneak attack with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm thinking I'm going dual blades.
well, your split rapier can split into two as well, Luca.
Yeah, it took me too long to realize that.
And that does the same thing, and it lets you be versatile, putting it back into one if you want.
With dual blades, I believe if we are using the masterwork property for it, the Nick masterwork property lets you attack with offhand as part of your attack action instead of as a bonus
Yeah,
action.
that's what I was thinking about.
Oh,
Like that
yeah,
frees
yeah,
up your bonus action economy, which is
Yeah.
Both for rage and demon mode.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe you could talk to the blacksmith and try to exchange the magnet spike for a set of good dual blades or something.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could work.
Dude, and if you get quick critical draw later, oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I do have the part now.
Oh,
I
you did?
bought the
Oh yeah, you did win that. Yeah,
yeah.
3 attacks.
3
Reckless,
attacks, all of them at advantage.
Yeah.
sneak attack.
I gotta bump that up at some point, but yeah, some sneak attack in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
So delete the art items.
Yeah, all items are gone.
Okay, I'm just.
By the way, Gage, did you see my ping at you in my homebrew review?
Let's.
I made a new subclass. This one for fighter,
Oh yeah, I saw that was the
Windbound Knight.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I'm like, yeah, you're a fighter. You haven't gotten to that yet, so we'll see.
Oh my god.
You might
Yeah.
want it.
I was going champion.
Champion makes sense too.
I'm going Battle Master for even more.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Battle Master makes
All
sense
this-
too.
all
I'm not
this purely,
influencing. I'm just sharing.
Yeah. Yeah. Regardless, I think. Yeah, if we go to the smithy, then we can. Yeah, we can basically get rid of some of the extra weapons and shields we got from the Drow. At least the non-magical ones, and also probably trade it. See if we could trade in the magnet spike.
Yeah, because I believe there's a sell magical items downtime action too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is sell magic items from Xanathars.
Yeah, though I think that's one magic item at a time, and we have.
I would do a bulk maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, unless in my inventory I have anything to sell. Let's see. Okay, I got rid of the Doshigama samples, so I'll delete that.
But for every magic item you sell, I'll have another chance for a complication.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh, there's some fun ones in there. I like complications. Complications are fun.
Would like with the selling magic items or selling materials downtime, would we also be able to use like the variant skill checks like we've been able to use on other skills, like for like that sort of stuff? Like I think it's like persuasion check you have to make normally. Like is it possible like say make like wisdom or intelligence or
If
whatever?
you can explain to me how it makes sense in a way that does make sense, then sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the easy and one that everybody goes to is a barbarian using strength for intimidation. It makes sense, and you can very clearly describe how you're using strength for that intimidation.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I was just making sure. Okay, so yeah, I don't have anything I particularly need from this merchant.
Also,
We had a
Yeah.
potion of greater healing in the bag.
you also got 4 as part of the reward, so you should have 5 total now.
Oh, okay.
It was 1,500 and 4 greater potions.
Okay, wait, no, never mind. Then yeah, those are from the reward. Never mind. Okay, I was gonna say if we had that during that fight, like I'm.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, I think also unidentified equipment. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, oh yeah, we have leather armor. We could also get rid of too. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Luca.
How do we identify it?
Yeah,
do we have
you
an
can
identified
spend.
spell?
You can do it during a long rest. Since you're trying to take a long rest, you can.
Oh,
Here's the rules for identifying. You can do it over a long rest, and you can also attune to it while you're long resting that long rest. Identify is quicker. You don't need to do it over a rest. However, both of them will not tell you if an item is cursed. You will not know until you attune to it.
Yeah.
okay. Just as part of the long rest, I'm gonna prepare remove curse.
What? That's not going to be useful whatsoever.
Hey, Niorva's still asleep. Yeah, we don't know when Niorva's gonna
Yeah,
wake up.
That's fair. Well, you see, what needs to happen is a prince needs to kiss her, and it will wake her up from her eternal slumber.
Yeah, we need to
Who's
find
brave enough to try?
we need to find a Teostra. Another
Yeah,
Teostra.
no. If you try to kiss Nerva, you're getting poisoned and mind shocked.
Or head chomped as she's like, "Ooh, that tastes good, chomp."
Oh yeah.
Faces are tasty.
Okay, so yeah, I assume Luca, you've gotten anything you need from the merchant, and was there anything you wanted to get, Elliot? Or
No, I'm good.
Coldfire?
I'm good.
Did you not want to grab
And,
the adamant seeds?
Oh wait, actually, I'm good. How much are they each?
They are only 154.
154.
Yes, and
Yeah.
there's 2 of them in there.
Wait, 154 for each adamant seed?
Yeah, each.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
they're pretty expensive, but
Yeah, no. I'm
Eh.
good.
Did we get any more gold from finishing the quest?
Yeah,
Okay.
1500
Yeah, we got
total.
Yeah.
1,500. Yeah, and then
So each one gets 300.
Yes.
Yeah. we could divvy that out once we once we like sell some of the miscellaneous equipment. Perhaps we can like
Okay.
then do that and then get upgrades and stuff. Though,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
Yeah.
materials we have to even.
We don't have a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
we didn't went in an actual hunt, so we don't have a lot of materials.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mike said he'll fix that sooner or
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
So-
but,
Yeah.
I got everything I wanted to in here. Just needed to go to the smithy and try to get a new set of dual blades.
Okay.
Yeah, we go. Since you guys are done, he's like, "Well, pleasure doing a business with you. I won't be here long, but maybe I'll come back and see you guys sometime. Let me see if I can't have a name.
Something tells me we'll see each other a lot in the future. And I'll blink at him.
Blink.
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 Blink! Shit! No! Wink! Damn it!
Oh,
Language
wait.
barrier! I blame
Well,
that
now
on
if
language barrier.
Showing off your bodily motions that he can't copy.
Beetles don't have
Yeah,
eyelids.
I'll also lick my lips just to show him that I have lips, and he doesn't. And now that I said it out loud, I can see how that's not what I meant. But that's fine. That's fine.
You got a high
Yeah,
roll, but it wasn't what your intention was.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. He says my name is Brunak.
Bruno.
Brunak.
Brunak.
Quick, someone write that down.
I asked GPT for a name, and it gave me this first, and I'm like, give me 10 more that are easier to pronounce.
Oh gods.
Brunak, the Destroyer.
Brunak was much easier.
Yeah.
Brunak.
That one would have been Three's Con.
There is Karn.
Yeah, which I'm like, that's too many consonants in a row. Let me just.
There is Karn.
How actually? How long has it been since we since we split up and kind of started doing our own stuff?
Probably like 2 hours on your guys' side.
Okay, I guess on our way to like kind of get to the smithy, I guess Argus might take a slight detour and just check up on the other two, make sure like they're doing all right.
Okay, so as you do, let's jump over to as you guys are heading that way. Let's jump over to Val. Val, you are trying to identify this item during your rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do, I will put it on your sheet from the group, and then I
I
identify
think I
it.
already have it.
Do you? You might. But they
I
might
have
have.
something unidentified equipment and it's a kind of cloud. That's what I meant.
That one
Yeah,
is
cool.
known. Let me take a look. I think that one just. Some of it, some of your stuff got updated, and it's just unidentified. You guys do have unidentified items, which I will drag on your sheet from the party.
There we go.
And we can identify that for you. As you focus on it.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw the drow stuff in the pawn shop bag, just because that's just gonna be our bulk sort of sell. It's probably a good idea.
No.
Oh, okay.
So that probably happens like an hour into your rest there. It's still an hour until they decide to come and check on you. You're just cozying up in a chair, like kind of watching Nerva and like almost catnapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah, I'm just gonna. She doesn't have the energy to go to her room.
That's fair. So you kind of just like whip your like arm like fist against your chin, kind of like rest there for a little bit and slightly fall asleep now that you know the mystery of this item. And sleep away a little bit. You guys arrive an hour later, and you guys kind of like August. I assume the rest follow you, but August, you poke your head in. You see Nerva wrapped around the egg. The egg definitely has an additional crack from what Val has seen, but isn't open as of yet. And you see Val like kind of dozing at the table.
Okay. Is Val like asleep right now, or is Val just kind of like more so just?
I think like fall asleep, but kind of starts awake a little bit as you guys poke your head in. I wasn't sleeping. There's no stump here. Turns out that Val's sitting on the stump that was retrieved from that forest.
Oh no, the sleeping wood.
The stump of slumbering.
Yeah, well, no, me and Luca came up with lore for that forest. You guys were just on the edge of, like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah, if Vel seems to be at least somewhat awake, Argus will just kind of ask, "Sorry to, disturb you, but sir, I assume there's not been much change in Yorva as of yet."
Still asleep. She looks healthy, but I'm afraid her mind isn't.
Perhaps we could get someone to examine her and see if they can find any traces of magic or anything else that could be potentially affecting her. I'm afraid that, when we slayed the Teostra, the sort of afflictive psychic energy it let out, I'm afraid that might have had some lasting effects on Yorva. And, well, some of us got effects. I was knocked unconscious as well, but I was able to be roused. I'm not sure if you would have any sort of experience in discerning ailments of the more magical sort.
No, my healing abilities are more for the body.
And I think you, Joan, wouldn't necessarily notice anything's wrong with you.
Yeah.
I know for sure.
Well, I guess
You haven't told anyone about our little encounter with. What is the name of the spider god? I keep forgetting.
Loth?
Yeah.
Well,
How dare you forget such a wonderful individual's name?
no, well, I believe we should at least try and get some rest before we do that to make sure everyone's all right. And then once we've figured that out, then we can get that whole situation sorted out. We've already, well, we're all barely standing as it is. I don't think expending a bunch of energy getting all that sorted out right now would be very fruitful, or, well, it wouldn't be very good for us.
I forget, when you guys left here, were the Drow still imprisoned here, being interrogated?
I think so, yeah.
I think we left them to the Helix Commission's.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just making sure mentally, like, if I had already said something happened to him, or if something happened while you go. I'm making sure where I am in my mental notes. Because I only write down the important stuff.
Yeah, same, same.
You'd be surprised at how much bullshit goes on in my head for this game.
Ugh.
But Argus will mention we did manage to get Regia to where he needed to go, and that, well, seemed to be working out, and we got the quest handed in and sold a few various things we picked up along the way that we needed to sell. So I believe me, Joan, and Elliot, we're going to perhaps go visit the smithy, see if we can get rid of a few of the armor and weapons we've found, and perhaps see if we can get any sort of upgrades or any sort of things that could help us in whatever comes next.
That's a good plan. We really need to speak with the cleric of this place. She
Yeah,
knows something, I know.
Well, I mean, regardless, I think I'm going to seek out a cleric to see if I can find anyone who could at least discern if anything is afflicting Yorva negatively. Perhaps it might be good to get all of us checked out, just make sure that there's nothing that's actively going to hinder us, harm us. What we encountered wasn't exactly the most normal of things. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
I say, thank you. And thank you for not carving the Teostra.
I like to
Argus will just-
imagine Joan went to say, what, we didn't call it, but then held back, like, of course!
I could
Yeah.
swear.
You were unconscious at the time, Lucas, so...
Okay, yeah. That's fair.
Argus will kind of give a nod. Well, I'll let you continue getting your rest. You must need it. Once we've sorted out the smithy stuff, I'll probably get some rest as well, and then once all of us have managed to get a bit of rest, we can meet up, perhaps get something to eat, and discuss what we're going to do exactly.
Very well.
Argus will just kind of quietly take his leave, like make sure close the door quietly, not to, in case. Well, yeah, he's just gonna close the door quietly, like respectfully. Gonna, I guess,
You didn't sell the art though, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna decorate my room with that.
Oh. I mean,
Yeah,
Argus
that's
did.
gone.
Also, while this is happening, I'm gonna look over to Joan and just like, Joan, could you help me get my hand or arm unstuck? If I recall correctly, Mike.
Oh yeah, it was. It came unstuck after a little while here. Like it wasn't like a permanent stuckness. It was.
I would have collected that up. But
It kind of disintegrated away when it came unstuck.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I will get the sample.
Okay. Well, I guess Argus will then head with the group to the smithy then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and okay, so I assume the plan was to try and see if we can find a way to trade in the magnet spike for like a pair of dual blades.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, the magnet spikes seem to be like in good condition and of pretty good quality, correct?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess Argus will I'm trying to think of yeah, yeah, perhaps it'd be better to leave it to Joan. That's actually probably
Yeah.
Argus knows he's not much of a haggler, so he'll probably have I assume at some point like well yeah, I assume he just kind of has it slung on his back or something, or he'll just kind of heft it off and kind of while they're walking to the smithy and kind of hand it to Joan like I think you would have the best chance at getting a good deal if you wanted to trade this in. Perhaps I have no use for it. I'm not well. I'm a bit
Try.
I'm a bit more of a simple and effective type. This is a bit.
You're more of a big weapon goes boom kind of guy.
Well, I dabble in the lance from time to time. I like having a bit more of a defensive option, but there is a certain cathartic feeling to hitting with a greatsword that no other weapon seems to achieve. He'll kind of give
That's
a bit
fair.
of a grin.
I'm more of a number of attacks type kind of gal. But yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and I guess Argus will probably collect the like various drow weapons we have as well. Like the 2 hand crossbows, or sorry, the 4 hand crossbows and the 2 shields, I believe. And then there's the magic ones that we can't sell.
Oh
right
wait.
now.
Oh.
And leather armor.
Oh, why did you guys put stuff in the pawn shop?
I since we're gonna be selling most of those,
Oh
They-
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's double check. Oh yeah. No. Yep. All these stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So I think I now I can now make another NPC that I'm going to forget their names, but but yeah, that's gonna be a fine surname. You come up and you two, Joan and you two have met the blacksmith before. You guys don't come here too often.
Yeah. Argus, I mean, he's upgraded his weapons here like once, but like he tunes up his own weapons. He has the upkeep on all handled.
Hmm.
Well, you guys see from the rate, like you guys see at the counter, you see a very avian like looking person. They are probably very much like the feather patterns are probably not quite like bald eagle, but more like golden eagle, the brown like eagle type head, like golden brown feathers, very sleek and stuff. And they're like, "Oh, hey, I haven't seen you guys for a while. It's good to see you. You keeping your stuff all up to par?" And it's a very the figure themselves is very like it's very androgynous. Like they are like hard to tell either way. Like they are probably right there. Like it probably like leaning slightly to female. You guys know it's like she like her name is Vestra.
Vestra Scry.
Sky Prowler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Love
Yeah.
the name.
Or,
Yeah.
I mean, Argus will kind of look at his armor and like kind of look on his back at his greatsword. Both, his armor's pretty dinged up. It's scorched in a few areas. It's there's some spots that probably need to be hammered out and mended. There's his weapon is probably blade's probably a bit damaged. It needs to be sharpened again. Well, admittedly, I haven't gotten a chance to, put a bit of tuning up into my armor and weapons. We just got back from a quest.
You hear her make like a cutting sound, like that mother like shameful.
Yeah.
Like, cut sound.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't.
Yeah, I can't make it. My sound gate blocks it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, it's that exact sound. You guys know what it is.
Yeah.
So
And-
yeah, Vestra, we had a bit of a problem, and I'll take out my splint rapier that's not even like fixing together right.
What?
Yeah,
I leave you alone for like a week. What did you do?
Do you really want to know?
No, because I'd probably have to smack you for it. And she like picks it up and like examines it. Like,
It was a very big Teostra, okay? It was.
what are you
It was
fighting an
rough.
outer dragon for?
They were crazy. It's not our
Well,
fault.
Well, so are you for fighting it.
That's very fair. Vestra,
Yeah.
that's very
Now,
fair.
as
Not
a
gonna
heads
lie.
up to you, Luca, if you switch to dual blades, you cannot remove the parts from your split rapier, so your critical eye and carver don't transfer.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah,
as
yeah,
a heads up
I
for the
remember.
rules.
Mm-hmm.
You can always
Also-
keep those and then try to get it instead of a certain shield for your offhand. Like,
You have to find out new materials for your weapon.
yep. I wanted to
I
make
have
sure.
one.
I would probably just like to add that probably the whole party smells vaguely singed.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
What's funny,
I
she
don't know-
can't pinch her nose. It's a beak. Like,
Oh yeah, just like, oh, ear nose plug.
oh yeah. No, she's used to it. All these smelly men just come by to get their gear. Like first thing after a mission, they want their gear touched up.
I mean, she's a smithy too, so I mean, like
Hey.
that's the job.
A lot of smoke up the nostrils. She's like,
Yeah.
I might be able to fix these up. How can I help you guys first? Like, what do you want done with this?
We have a few things we could maybe exchange, sell, and I wanted to look at a new loadout. I was thinking dual blades, if you have any.
I've been working on some. I might have some in the back. It
That's why I love you, Vestra.
might be. I might even have ones as like upgraded as some of the ones you have. Though they'll be a little bit more expensive.
That's fair. I think we can make a deal.
She nods. She's like, "Do you want these repaired?" And holds up the split rapier. They shouldn't take too much to get back in working order.
I'm gonna look at Argos and be like, do we want to keep my carving rapier? Because that, even if I don't used to fight it as much, that's a hell of a good carving.
So technically,
tool.
if you're not attuned to it, you don't get the materials on it.
Oh yeah,
You would have to-
I can be attuned to both.
Not
I don't have
according to
anything else.
Melwin's rules. You have
Yeah.
to be attuned to
What
your
are they?
armor, your weapon, and your trinkets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
Unique rules of the system.
yeah.
That's fair.
unfortunately.
Now, if you guys have
don't-
magic items, like you guys could probably use 2 material slots to attune to the magic item as well. I think that's probably fair. I think that's what the artificer basically does. The extra slots, they
Yeah.
get more material slots.
read the
Yeah, they
rules
get-
then.
Yeah, they get
No
more
worries,
material.
Luca. We're here.
'Cause-
You're not part of that whole system, so you don't know that stuff yet.
I mean, I have clothing with 2 trinkets.
Yeah, so your clothing is your armor for barbarian, and the 2 trinkets count as
Mhm.
1 attunement slot.
Oh,
Oh,
both of
one's
them
active.
count as 1.
One is active and one is inactive. You use a bonus action to swap between them.
Okay, got it. And my splint rapier has 2, so that's another.
No,
Slot.
so your splint rapier is the first slot, your armor is the second, and then your 2 trinkets are the third.
My splint, the trinket on my splint rapier and the trink on the armor are both my third slot.
No,
Weapon
the,
is
uh,
1, armor's 2, and both trinkets are the third. So the trinkets share the third slot.
All trinkets that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only have
Yeah,
2
well, you get 2.
active. Like, you only have 2 that you bring with you, really.
Because I have 2 on the rapier, or that's just
Yeah,
part of the rapier.
No, those are, yeah, that's just part of the rapier. Those are materials on the rapier.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, got it. Trinkets are on armor, not
Trinkets are.
weapons, or I don't have a trinket on.
Let me just. I'll write it down, but
Because I don't think I got. I didn't see it on. The...
okay. So those 3. That's the 3 attunement spots.
Okay.
Your first attunement is weapon. Your second one's armor. Your third one is the trinkets. So materials are not what the trinkets are. Materials are different. Like your trinkets have materials in them, just like your armor have materials in them, and your weapon have them in them.
Okay, got it.
So,
Okay, yeah.
yes. You can always
then,
keep
yeah,
them in the
what-
back in case you want to swap to them at any point. You don't have to get rid of weapons.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can be a Gilgamesh and just have 50 weapons.
I think I'm not sure 50 weapons, but maybe 2 or 3 would be good. I'm thinking on getting a big weapon, like a.
So
if
I
you need
will.
something
What
different.
was the rule we were talking about with Aaron Mid? Is once you have one weapon upgraded, the next one's like you can upgrade the next one for just money.
I think it was well, I know the one we were doing was if we have like 2 weapons we can upgrade them both at once.
Yeah,
Like
so
basically as one.
Yeah, so either and I'm gonna go like you can use money to upgrade them if you upgrade them later.
We do have that rare magnet spike.
Yeah,
It's a big weapon.
yeah, they all
Yes.
get upgraded at the same time. Thank you, weapon. I appreciate that I have people that pay attention when I don't even pay attention to what I say. It's nice. You guys are great. But yes, so yeah, you can upgrade weapons at the same time. So if you have multiple weapons, Luca, you can upgrade them at the same time. So keeping your splint rapier is not a bad idea if you want.
Okay. I'll keep my splint rapier then.
Yeah. She's like, well, I'll put this over my pile to fix up. You can pick it up in the morning, and she goes to walk off. And as she does, the camera finally sees below her waist, and you guys see a feline lower half of her body.
Oh, Griffin.
Oh, it was not a Wyverian.
Wait,
Not-
so body
not
half
a-
Linian.
It
Or
is
cat.
a race called Featherins.
Yeah.
It's basically a griffin, but bipedal.
Oh!
Top half is avian, bottom half is feline.
And no wings.
Yeah, no rings.
Is this where we buy the Griffin saddlebag items?
You don't buy Griffin saddlebag items, you find them. There is a Griffin saddlebag race, though.
Yeah.
There's a bunch in there, like the gelatins, which are ooze people. But, yeah, so she takes that back and puts it on an anvil, and she's like, and walks back. I'll deal with that later. What else can I... You guys said you wanted to get rid of some stuff. What else can I help you with? Don't you all just start speaking at once now?
So it's canon. Just to upgrade my dual repeaters and split rapier.
Yes, you
a
upgrade
special?
one, you get both.
Mm-hmm.
So they both should be
And
the
I'm
same
making
level.
sure they're in good condition. Unlike these two.
Takes a look at your gun. It's like, it's a good thing you came when you did. Anymore, you might have blocked out the barrel a little bit with some residue, but I can get that cleaned up in a jiffy.
Thank you.
I think they were gonna wait on the downtime activity for.
Yeah. Well, selling regular items, you could sell them to her for half the price as normal for selling items in D&D. Typically in my normal games, like not like based like where you guys actually have rooms, I would like have you guys sell items basically to cover any cost of like staying and eating at places. But since you don't have to pay that stuff here, we'll give you some monetary value.
So shields are would sell for 5 each then, and then each hand crossbow's 75. Okay, that's 75 before halving. So that'd be 4 times 75.
We'll
divided
round
by-
down because that's D&D normal.
Yeah. 300 divided by 2. No, that'd be 150 for the 4 hand crossbows, and then 10 for the 2 shields, I think. And then the leather armor is
5.
5. Okay, so that'd be plus 15. So that'd be 150 plus 15, so 165 gold.
Yeah.
And then the magnet spike, we were gonna see if we could trade that in for dual blades.
Yeah, let's see. She comes back after getting rid of all the items you like sold her. She's like, "So you said you wanted to maybe try out some dual blades. I might have some in the back, but what exactly were you looking for?"
Okay, so
Elbows Joan.
Yeah.
Luca.
You muted?
Luca's dead.
Yeah, if I don't unmute, it's gonna be hard.
Oh, you didn't say anything, Joan. I guess you don't get nothing.
I don't get nothing, yeah. No, yeah. So we wanted to sell this, and I'll point to whatever Argus is.
No, I
holding.
don't think Luca knows what a magnet spike looks like.
Oh,
No.
they
yeah,
have not played Frontier.
Argus will just kind of like it's like he'll just I assume it's in like that sort of hammer form, so he'll kind of place it down, like plug the heavy magnet spike and kind of.
This is a good picture for Luca to find.
Yeah.
Let me get
Yeah.
to the Monzana.
He'll place it in hammer form down on the table, and also place the little sidearm magnet gun that goes with it.
There you go.
Oh gods.
Big weapon.
Luca wasn't expecting something that big.
No. I
Yeah,
was thinking like
The more you hit
a
with it, the
couple
stronger it goes.
of like 2-liter Coke bottles, one on top of the other. That's like max what I was thinking about.
yeah. It's like charge blade size basically, like when in the impact form. Like it's a pretty
So
big item.
this is
weapon.
the most overpowered weapon in normal Monster Hunter games, Luca. It's not even in the main games. It was an
type of
MM.
weapon is it then?
It's in Monster Hunter Frontier, which is the MMO. It does cutting. It does bludgeoning. It will zoom you to the monster and zoom you away from the monster.
His
Yeah.
range attack.
Basically, it's like a magnetic weapon, and you get this little like sidearm magnetic gun that you can shoot
Yep.
to like mark a monster. And once you've marked it, you can kind of like use You can use like magnetic force to either push yourself away from the monster or pull yourself to the monster.
You know, so
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah,
Do
and it
stuff like evades with it and like.
What was
it's
that,
cool.
Mid?
You can also pin with it.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah, the pin is fun.
But yeah, Argus kind of placing it down on the table. I found while we were out in the field, exploring some abandoned. Well, we explored a lot of places, but we found this in an abandoned facility. And well, it's
See,
It's
like, like you like are talking. You look away for a second. You look back. It's already in her hands. I haven't seen anything like this in a long time. With this as a blueprint, I might be able to make it myself.
it's
Oh,
what
I'll
kind
hold
of
you to that.
what manner of weapon is this? I noticed it could
I've
change
read-
into a.
I've read stories, like not quite blueprints, but like notes about these. It's some kind of they called it a magnet spike. It was a very mobile weapon for how big it is. Pretty decently light too, but still hits hard as she kind of like holds it in two hands, but isn't really struggling. But then again, she's a blacksmith, so.
blacksmith strength.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to put that
How
there.
dare you put it in chat? No.
I mean,
And the weapon turns to dust.
it's a base 2d4 that becomes a 2d8.
Becomes a 2d10.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I think
it's
it max at 2d8.
Maybe.
Like, so what did you want for it?
I guess. Argus will probably look to
$1
Joan.
million.
Oh,
I don't know where I'm gonna find doll hairs, but I'll do it.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, it was a verbal contract. You guys got no, I'm kidding.
Nope, we are not doing no contracts.
So far, wait till
oh,
one
I-
of you guys die.
I will sign
Oh,
a contract ASAP for sure.
I
I'm off for the chaos.
know you are, Luca.
it is giving me PTSD with the spirit.
Also, Luca, I want you to know I rolled a d20 to see what your final death save would have been before they stabilized and got you up. It was like a 5. And you were down
Oh, no.
2 and up 2. So if they did not get you up, you would have died.
Oh gods.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
was
why
just stressful.
Joan is rethinking stuff.
And yes, Coolfire cannot escape the contracts.
It's your.
It won't be a I promise it won't be a Tigrex.
But
Maybe.
Be a Diablos.
I might not use monsters. I might use well-established Faerun lore. We'll see. Could be Bell, Lord of Hells.
I assume you said you perhaps want to trade it in, or
We could
Yeah,
could
I'm.
maybe do a trade-off. What were you thinking?
Maybe those dual blades you were talking about?
At equal rarity.
Or and I'll look at Argos like, do you want something?
I think.
Do you?
Well, I think I'm fairly well off of what I have now, and I don't well, I don't quite need this weapon myself, so I think whatever you would need, I wouldn't quite care if you
Okay, Luca.
got it.
I need a persuasion check.
And I was just gonna say real quick, put in like, if it's the benefit of the doubt, if it's a 1-to-1, you already know how to make the dual blades, and this would give you a blueprint to make more. So there is more advantage to this deal.
No,
I mean, I'm just putting out that.
I have it as a rule that
yeah.
you can't help if you're not proficient.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna see if that helps with anything. No,
It might affect contract. I mean, not contract. It might. Thinking contracts now. It might affect difficulty check, like the difficult DC.
yeah, I'll just put that out. That
Ah.
just one snippet. See if
So,
Oh.
Oh.
gods.
would somebody
I-
like to give their
That's
one's
not fair.
possessions? They can
You can
use
use
one
mine.
on this. Yes.
I have 3 more.
You can use Elliot's to reroll the
Oh,
persuasion.
thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Elliot luck. It's coming in
So, to
clutch.
explain what my mindset on this was, you rolled a 10 or lower, you were going to get a common set of dual blades. You rolled a 10 to 15, you were going to get uncommon. Roll 15 to 20, you were going to get rare, to match the magnet spike, and 20 plus was going to get a magnet spike rare with a material in it. So you got a brand new set of rare dual blades for that roll.
Oh, gods.
Dude.
The first rare weapon, I think.
I just wanted to vocalize what my mindset on that was.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I
4
don't mind
degrees,
giving you
baby.
guys a rare weapon at this point. It's early, but it's not, in my opinion, some of this stuff isn't like too game breaking to have a bit early.
Yeah, it's.
Like,
But rare dual blades.
yeah. Let's see what.
Yeah.
You now deal an extra 1d4 in all weapon attacks, and you got inflict. Oh wait,
And-
do we have a material set add inflict?
So I'll drag them onto your
Oh.
sheet, Joan, so you can actually see what they do.
Yeah, I got the book open here too.
More bonus action effects.
Love to see it.
Well, I mean, at least these could benefit from the Nick property. So like
Mm-hmm.
that lessens the offhand attack cost.
Yeah.
And I believe, well, I do not know how much you're going into Rogue, but I believe if you ever go at least 5 levels in, you could get Cunning Strike, and that Inflict, I believe, would help with that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you could get Poison, Trip, and Withdrawal, I believe. Well, Withdrawal I don't think would, but Poison and Trip would
Ooh.
benefit
Yeah.
from it.
Oh, yeah. I can have advantage anyway, but I can give you advantage if I trip. If I can go before you, because that's like almost impossible for me.
Yeah.
Like me rolling initiative, that's not gonna happen often. But hey,
Yeah.
if it does,
I get advantage automatically, but I mean, like for everyone else, like
oh,
Elliot and like Elliot has the.
I will later add int to my initiative.
oh,
Yeah, but I was gonna say, we do have a Vespoid shell. So
Oh, yeah,
if you-
Oh, sorry.
yeah, we have a Vespoid shell. So if you're trying to get like stack on hits, Vespoid shell plus something else.
Did you already add the Honey Hunter thing to your stuff? Like, over...
Yeah, I already have it. Yeah, we just start incapacitating people with the Vespoid ring.
So, Luca, do you want her to add the Regios Dissenter to your dual blade right away?
Ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, prioritize
Just
that.
making sure, like, while
That's
she's
gon-
getting
that's gonna
these
be really
ready.
good.
Yeah, you have 3 slots with that weapon, by the way.
So
Oh,
every
shit.
rarity they go up, you get another slot. Again, this is something that will go over with you at some point, Luke. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
But you're picking it up quicker than you think, too.
Yeah. But thankfully, the dual blades are pretty simple. Like they're
Yeah.
mechanically simple. So
It's
There's
just
not much
Fury
to
of Blades. And you have extra attack currently, correct?
Yeah, she just
Yeah,
got him.
finally.
So 3 attacks per turn.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, and also the demon mode will give you movement speed, which I
Oh.
think you got the extra movement from Barbarian too.
Yeah,
level
recently,
5.
so,
I'm gonna be at 50.
wait, don't. Is it cunning? What is cunning action?
that's
Second-
Cunning
Cunning
action is
action,
level 2 for
yeah.
I'm not
Gross.
gonna lie. If Joan gets cunning action, demon mode, they're gonna be zooming around the battlefield.
Cunning
Dan.
also get steady aim at level 3, I believe.
If
Which isn't
oh, you
as
get fast
nice, but
movement as well. You have
Yeah.
that already.
that's why he said he was
I
at
do.
50. But anyways, she's like, okay, I can add that material in. Is there anything else you guys would like? I get started overnight?
I think Argos really wanted to talk to you, and I'll push Argos in front. And as I'm pushing him, I'm gonna throw 200 gold into his pocket without him realizing.
Oh,
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, go ahead, slide a hand. Okay. Yeah, you definitely.
hold on. Let me roll.
That's not a
I
crit.
feel like that would be passive perception thing. Then,
Yeah, that's
actually.
going off your
Yeah.
passive. Which,
Yeah, and I don't know about it, so can
Yeah.
I just check for the lulz to see what happens if I were to give my thing, Mike?
oh yeah, go ahead. It's for the lulz.
Yeah, let's.
+8.
Oh,
29.
I mean, a cool 29.
Ooh, now that I'm not like running a module, if I did, I'm just thinking about random deals. I could give fun deals for you, cool file. Like whenever you use your genius intellect, you roll twice and take the higher, or re-roll once.
That's a
Oh.
thing I could get later on.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying right now. There's nobody to make a deal with that you know of.
Argus will look a bit confused. I mean, like, do I have like any materials to buy anything, or I'm not even sure what I would actually use.
We can
'Cause I-
role play that out later too if you want. I've spent enough of the shopping episode basically.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I don't think I actually have the
Yeah,
materials to upgrade my weapon or anything.
that's
Oh,
fine.
no, we don't. We don't.
So you guys will go back and actually take your rest. He waves you guys by, like, I'll see you in the morning when you pick up your gear.
Yeah, and okay, let me just so yeah, totally got 1865 gold, so we can split that by 5.
And long rest, Mike.
Yeah, you guys could probably take
Okay.
a long rest.
So yeah, we each get 373 gold. So
Okay. That's and long rest. It will be a new day. Or-
I'm just jotting down basic information about those NPCs.
Mike, does Nerva get a long rest?
I will say yes. You got hit with that, so I'm not going to be. mean and say, "Oh, you can't get a long rest." Like, no,
I
you.
mean,
Oh,
what's Niorva doing if not resting for a long time?
She's not resting.
Mike, is it a new day?
I actually I
Yeah.
will I will say
Yay!
I will say at some point, like probably on the way back, Argus would have probably talked to like a cleric to kind of it's someone who has like more medical or magic sort of experience to kind of like check out Niorva. Just like see if they can find any sort of negative magic afflicting Niorva.
Just had to make sure jotted down information was there. That
Yeah,
way I
and-
don't forget. So.
Oh wait,
Yes.
we got a Pookie shell. Oh, that's. Ooh, wait.
But
Are you guys?
you talk to a cleric and they're like, we can. Sounds like you guys were in a rough shape yesterday. Let's see if they sleep off till the morning, and then if they're still showing the same symptoms, we'll come and examine them and see if it's something deeper.
Okay.
But with that, are you
Um,
satisfied with that, August, and going to take a long rest? Or?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
That works for me.
Yes, Sinma.
when we wake up, I'll try to wake up Niorva, and if that doesn't work, I'll try remove curse.
Yeah. So we'll go with that. Bullfire, you were saying something for Elliot?
It has been 7 days. I get to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, if you forgot. Hedgecraft.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a long feat.
Yeah, it's
Well-
so because I've been doing passively like herbs and stuff, so I can make potions. So blue mushrooms,
yeah,
Oh.
and
herbs. Okay,
not bad.
yeah, that's all I every 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're taking a long rest, like Argus probably has a lot on his mind after that whole adventure, and he probably has some trouble resting. So like before he like goes to bed, he'll probably like I assume is there some sort of like community area to like kind of work on like smithy stuff like
I think Vestra probably has like a side area. She has like she maybe not her best forge, but it's like a more communal forge that she lets people use.
yeah, Argus at some point would have just like kind of went there and just kind of fixed out whatever like damage his weapons and armor have gained over this adventure. Just try and like take out smith tools and give them a little tune-up, make them look nice and pretty again, or
Okay.
at least as pretty as they can look.
Yeah. And I think the
And
long
then-
I think you do get your long rest still. Like even smithing a little bit, you know when to call it and go get some rest.
Yeah, I was just saying that like he's basically doing that to kind of get himself tired enough, get himself like in that mindset to just pass out.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Something
Uh.
to take his mind off stuff.
And you all get your long rest. So anybody that hasn't hit long rest can, which I think
thank
everybody
you.
has now. We can also change your name, Luca, to just Joan, and I'll make her old Joan. I wasn't sure if you wanted to keep her or not.
You have to adjust the party overview as well.
That depends on Luca disconnecting from one.
Oh.
I can force him, but Luca.
At some point, we could just drag down the old Joan and have them arm wrestle, see who's the real Joan.
Would
Could
you
be
say
now.
that at the end of the long rest was long enough for 10 hours, or would have the remove curse
well,
happened?
Because Val would have started her long rest right about the 2.5 hour of you being unconscious. So you would wake up probably right before Val does. So what we see, before I end for the night, because this is like the perfect timing to do so, we see Nerva, you wake up in a place completely different than when you went to bed. You've had a mix of dreams. Like your dreams went from nightmare to kind of peaceful, and you're not sure like what's happening. All you know is you can tell you've been asleep for a while. There's some ambient light, and after a second of like panic of not knowing where you are, you recognize the room the commission gave to you. And you feel like a hard shape in between, like you're coiled around. And as
Never
you,
will just be
yeah, go ahead.
confused.
You, as your eyes adjust to being awake, you see Vel still kind of like half asleep, like the chin on hand, kind of asleep at the table. And I think with your passive, you hear like another crack next to you, coming from the hard shape you're coiled around.
She'll look at the egg.
What you see is two like golden horns like poking out of the eggshell. As we
it's a
call it
deer.
there.
No.
Oh,
I got to use the same cock tease twice. Let's go.
golden creature. That's it. Go to bed.
Yep. But I hope you guys had fun. No, it was more of
Very
a
much
shopping,
so.
getting stuff done kind of thing. But I hope you guys still had fun. Obviously, we'll be back next week with some more like going out and starting something. Not next week, but next time. Yes, Zimba?
What are the rules on taking a monster material from one thing to another?
There are none. Like, you can't do
Yeah.
that typically.
Shit.
Like, I might consider something, like a very hard check or something, but right now, that is not part of Amel's, like, stuff.
You can have multiple trinkets though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
can
I'm
only
just gonna
have
wear the-
2 attuned to you at once in that slot, but you can have 10 different trinkets. You just keep most of them in your bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick 2 to be your active, active
Yeah.
and inactive ones.
Mhm.
But we can go more with that in in messages on Discord. But yeah, this is a really good point to end. I'm glad you guys joined me. Well, I'm glad we are done with that quest. You guys got a little bit of upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that all goes. And yeah.
I had such riveting gameplay there.
I'm sorry, man. You were unconscious.
Yeah.
Would you like, before we get off, to describe some of Nerva's dreams?
I think that before she woke up, she would have been resting fitfully, most likely. Little small growls and whimpers, if Venma or if Zenma had been awake to hear it, or Vel.
I
I
mean,
think
Vel was resting, but I don't think she was paying too much attention.
Yeah, I think it was not something most people would have heard. We, as a viewer, as the screen beyond the game, heard it though, and we could see the fitful movement right before you woke up.
It would have been bad memories. I can't imagine a dream forced by a curse would be good.
That's fair.
Oh no.
I would imagine it being like both like mix of nightmares, mix of dreams, but very surreal, sort of like very, very surreal, sort of like weird trait to them.
I think she remembered a very specific day. Relived it even.
Oh no. Gotta
So right
find
now
out what
she's
it calls
very
like for
confused.
Nerva next time.
I'm just feeling so many emotions.
Yeah. And now you see the egg that you were trying to mother hatch. So,
So
like, yes.
is it how would that work? Like the whole baby monster.
I have Monsty stats that I've set up.
Oh, okay.
Because there is no baby of this creature. Like, stat-wise.
Oh, and that just
Well, to be fair, there's a lot of things Aaron hasn't made babies for. Don't
Yeah,
don't
I mean-
jump to one
Yeah, I've done
thing.
that.
I mean, if it's that specific one, then this is gonna be fun.
I did give a pretty big hint to it with the 2 golden horns.
It's Garuba.
Yeah. Exactly.
Garuba Deora.
Fuck that thing. Thing's awful. Anyways, we're calling it here. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, wonderful day, whatever time zone you're in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Let's go.
Bye.